Steve, thanks for joining us. A 2-1 win tonight against Chesham. Deserved win and your best performance of the season?
Yeah, I think we showed two sides tonight against a really, really tough side. And they'll be up there at the end of the season, no doubt. They're top side, good players, top managers. So we knew what was coming tonight. We knew how tough it would be. I thought first half we was excellent. I thought they started a little bit stronger. Possession-wise, first 5 minutes we couldn't seem to get hold of the ball, and when we got it we gave it back. But the difference is, even though we didn't have much possession for the first sort of 5-10 minutes, we kept a shape and we looked okay. And then once we started to get on the ball, I thought we were very, very good. I thought we played some really good football. Listen, one thing we have got, we're very young, but we've got lots of energy, we've got lots of pace. And I thought we looked a threat every time. I thought we played some of the best football we played this year, and deservedly went in 2-0 at half time and could maybe win a couple more with a couple of other half chances. You know that you're going to get a reaction, because, as I've said, with the type of side they are, and physically they're a hard side to play against, and we knew it was going to be tough second half, and I still thought we looked comfortable at 2-0, and then obviously Charlie makes a mistake for the goal, but listen, it is what it is. He's made a save Saturday that won us the penalty shootout, and he's made a couple of great saves tonight as well, so it's a mistake he's made, it is what it is. I don't have a problem with that. I only have a problem when people make mistakes doing the opposite of what you've asked them to do. But the problem is then once they scored, I just felt they started to gather a little bit of momentum, but I still felt when I talk about I showed another side to us, I thought we defended really well. And from set pieces, that they are a horrible side to play.
Well, I was just about to come on to that. Obviously, as you said, especially after they got that one goal back and there was still, whatever it was, 20 odd minutes to go. And as you said, they won numerous corners, a few free kicks in and around the box, and obviously long throws as well. So, we got bombarded a little bit towards the end. But as you touched upon there, that overall, considering they're a much taller team than us, overall dealt with it pretty well?
Yeah, I felt we did. I mean, you say it was the last 20, but according to the referee, 3.5 hours to go. And if you set up a session in training of set pieces and keep doing it, in the end you'll score. And that was my only concern. They're a big, powerful, they're a team of men, big, powerful side, long throws, corners, and you're just hoping you can keep them out. We didn't win many first headers, but I'll tell you what we did. We won a lot of seconds, we blocked a few, a little bit of luck with a couple of ones, but we've had a lot of bad luck this year, so you'd like to think you get a little bit, but I still thought that we kept them to fairly minimal, although they put a lot of pressure on us, and the problem is then you start to get tired, and then we didn't keep the ball as much. We still created some good chances on the counter, and we should have scored a couple of them, I don't know how they didn't go in, but if they put a shift in like that, you've got a chance, and defensively, that has been our biggest weakness since the start of the season, and even our week at Dorchester has cost us what we should have had 3 points. We should have had 4 wins on the spin in the league. But if you defend like that, you give yourself a chance. And we still need to get a couple of bigger players back, or maybe add. But if they can give us a shift like that, I'll never complain, because they give us everything tonight.
Kai scored the 2 goals. Quick word on him and how he's playing and the impact that he's had in recent weeks.
Yeah, listen, he's done really, really well since he's come in. He's got one of the hardest things to defend against, the hardest thing, which is pace.
Yeah.
But he's got a brain with it as well. You see a lot of quick players that have got no end product, or you get a lot of players that have got a good brain but can't beat one. He's got a little bit of both. He's strong, he's aggressive, he's quick, and he's got a goal in him. He showed that in the first game he played for the 23s a few weeks back. Since then he's come in, I think he's got 4 goals now in 4 or 5 games and a couple of assists, and he's a real threat, but he's a little bit about like how I want us to play, and now I try to get us to play, because every team's got different strengths. We can't go long, we can't smash it, we can't be physical and horrible, because we don't have that. We will need to get a little bit of that, especially as the season goes on and the pitches start to get more difficult, but our pitch is very good at the moment, which suits the way we can play. But no, he's done fantastic since he come in, and if you've got that in your arm, you've got a bit of pace and aggression, whether it's you attacking or you're under pressure. He got us up the pitch a few times and took a little bit of pressure off as well, but he was a constant threat all night, and if you scored 2 goals, and he's got a couple of things that we're trying to work on with his game, I think he could score more goals. If he can just narrow in a little bit when the ball's on the other side, I think he'll get more, not just about him with the ball, sometimes without the ball when the ball's maybe on the other side with George. But yeah, he's done fantastic. His attitude's brilliant, but I think his performance tonight was probably a reflection of how they all played tonight.
And he was part of a kind of bit of a change in formation, and obviously a little bit of personnel as well. Kai was part of a front three tonight who kind of looked, they interchanged and mixed it up a little bit up front, and swapping positions between the three of them, and that obviously was something you looked at and played specifically for this game, or were you looking on doing it anyway?
I wouldn't say we sat down and come up with an unbelievable plan. I think what I saw from Harrow on Saturday is he's very, very strong. He holds the ball up well. And Yui's got a few knocks at the minute. He's had a few whacks in the last few games, and I felt we needed the rest tonight. He's played constantly. He looked knackered on Saturday. We all know what Yui's about. If you get the ball in behind, he scores goals. He did it 34 times last year, and he'll continue to do it. But I thought Chesham would come and play quite deep tonight with the centre halves, probably maybe expecting Yui to play. And sometimes when we come up against sides that maybe go quite deep defensively, it's quite hard to get in behind sometimes. So I thought Harrow could maybe give us a slightly different option, and he did. I thought he was a big part of certainly how well we played first half. He's strong. Even if he didn't win all the headers, he was doing enough to affect it so that we were picking up seconds in and around and high up the pitch, which is why we do try and press high, to try and do that. And I thought the three of them caused loads, especially first half, caused loads of problems. The only thing is, playing with that amount of energy and pace, you're going to worry that you do run out of puff a little bit. And I felt we probably did a little bit second half, especially when we couldn't keep possession. But no, listen, sometimes you try things and they don't work. Tonight we tried it and it did work.
Just finally, as we mentioned earlier, great performances all over the pitch. You said obviously we've mentioned the front three. Samuel was obviously covering at centre back again. Had a really good game. I thought Ahmet had a good game at left back as well. But just a word on Keegan Bloom. We played obviously has come up from. I know he's been in and around the first team squad for most of the season, and obviously played a bit in pre-season. Has played the last couple of games at right back, and as you said earlier, up against one of the teams that you expect are going to be up there at the end of the season. And how do you think he did tonight?
I thought he was magnificent. I did speak to him before the game because I knew that they would target him, and rightly so. He's a young kid, just come out to 23s, made his first team debut on Saturday, and any manager's going to look at that and go, right, try and target him. But he come through the test. I thought he did really, really well. His attitude's unbelievable. There were 4 or 5 of the lads that come from the 23s pre-season, and he's the only one left, and that was purely down to attitude, not that ability. But he just wanted to graft. He come in, he had a couple of games on the bench, come on sub. He's gone back and played a few games with the 23s. I haven't heard a word out of him. Just carried on training, and he's just waiting for his opportunity. I thought he did well Saturday, but that was a big decision to leave him in tonight, because sometimes with the young lads they come in and do well for the first game, but tonight was a very, very different test. But he listens as well. Listen, he's a good player. He's fit, he's strong, he's quick, his decision making's good. He's still got loads to learn. Of course he has, he's only a young kid, but he listens, and that's the difference. You're not having to tell him loads, and what we are telling him, he's taking on board and he's trying, and that's all you ask out of him. And he was excellent tonight, and I couldn't have asked any more of that. He's done what we asked him to do tonight. He's been good with the ball, he's been good without the ball. I thought he was a threat at times going forward in the first half, caused some problems down the right. But no, he was really good. We don't get carried away with it because he's a young lad, but I think because his attitude's so right, he's one that will just turn up Thursday and train properly, and he'll turn up for Saturday, whether he plays Saturday, whether he doesn't play. I know I'll get exactly the same out of him. So, as you said, loads of good performances tonight. I thought Isaiah was very, very good in midfield. I think he's starting to find his feet at the level now in the last couple of games. He's given us something that we haven't had before. But yeah, man for man, the boys at the back were great. Again, like you say, Sam was playing that position. Imran was immense at the back. But you could go through every one of them.
Yeah, there was contributions all around.
Yeah, there wasn't a poor performance tonight, and there was no individuals. I thought it was a really good team performance. With second half, probably more without the ball. Listen, I don't get carried away with it. It's a great win. We start to pick up a little bit of form, but this league is unforgiving. So Saturday, we know we can't just turn up and expect that. It will take care of itself. It don't work like that in this league. Everyone knows that. You have to be at your best, or at least as close to your best every game to have a chance. And hopefully we might have a couple more fit going into the next game. But yeah, no, overall it's been a good night, but it's one game and it's one win against a side that I'm convinced will make the playoffs this year, 100%.
Harrow tonight against Chesham, Kai Brosnan. Kai, as I said, two goals tonight. One is the big 3 points for us against Chesham, obviously up the top of the table. How do you feel after that?
Yeah, no, it's an amazing result for us, especially we've been low on confidence a little bit before. But we've been putting in some performances recently and we deserved a lot more. Dorchester away, we're 2-1 up in the 75th minute. We've lost the game 3-2. We didn't even come out of there with a point and we played really well that game. Probably the best we played all season. But today now we just started so sharp. Second balls, we won every single one. I thought Harrow done really well, holding it up, like just making it difficult. That centre back was massive, and he's most likely going to win a header. But he just done so well to just keep the ball in play, keep the ball up there, and then yeah, 2 goals. Yeah, can be.
Obviously, for the 2 goals themselves, a good ball through to you for the first goal and kind of a calm finish, and then the second goal. Little bit of luck, but given what led up to that,
I think
how you created that, maybe you deserved a bit of luck from that.
No, definitely, I think it was coming, a goal of some sort. I think I'd done well for the first bit, but a little bit of fortune with the goalkeeping error. But goal's a goal, and you take it 2-0 up at half time, and then we dug deep. Last 20 minutes was tough. You'd want to get on the ball, you want to kill the game, but it's not as easy as that. Sometimes you have to dig deep, and I thought we've done that really well.
How did this, obviously, bit of a different system tonight, three of you up front, kind of interchanging, and it seemed to work quite well.
Yeah, Steve and Smudge have just been on to me to just get more narrow when the ball's on the other side of the pitch. I'm less effective when I'm all the way on the other side, so I become more narrow, getting closer to the striker, and now it's paid off massively. For the first goal, we pressed high. I've pressed more narrow, I started more inside, and then before now I'm inside the full-back, inside the centre-back, and at least for a goal. So credit to Steve and Smudge for telling me to get more narrow.
Good stuff. For anyone that follows you on social media, they'll probably, or has been to games and have actually seen it in the flesh, they probably know, I said from social media or watching Borough, that obviously you're really good mates on and off the pitch with Billy. Billy Leonard. I mean, how's that going for you? I mean, it just seems to be working really well. You know where each other are and 100%. Find each other all the time. And
yeah, we played with each other for quite a few years now. Obviously, like best friends off the pitch, so talk to each other about football all the time. And on the pitch, we just seems to find that connection. Like he's an amazing player. Like scored loads of goals this season. Like as a midfielder, as a number 8, that's like. It's like a gene almost, like not everyone has it, and he's got it
bit of in abundance. Bit of competition.
Race to the top scorer.
Bit of competition going on between the two of you.
Yeah, no, he's doing really well, and the more he gets on it, the more effective we can be higher up the pitch, so definitely,
Kai, thank you for joining us. Well done again tonight. As I said, 2 goals against Chesham. Good luck. Yeah. Hopefully 3 more points at the weekend. We've got Plymouth Parkway here at the weekend.
Yeah, game by game. Hopefully it's 3 points.
Cheers, Kai. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much.